I've told you about a simple movement, one that requires no machines and no equipment, that can build remarkable leg strength, improve your posture, boost your energy, and yes, even support your libido. It sounds extraordinary, I know, but it's very real, and it's a secret most people over 50 have never heard. It's called the horse stance. And while it may look like you're simply standing still, don't be fooled. This ancient pose has been practiced for centuries by martial artists, healers, and athletes, not for how it appears, but for what it achieves. And here's the most compelling part. It takes only 2 minutes a day. You can do it in your living room, your kitchen, or even beside your bed. There is no gym membership, no pounding the pavement, and no strain on your joints. But its true value lies in how it trains your mind just as powerfully as your muscles. What it can do for your balance, joint health, pelvic circulation, and even your hormonal vitality might just surprise you. In this video, I'll break down exactly why the horse stance is so effective and how you can begin using it today to stay strong, sharp, and centered well after 50. So, stay with me, because the seventh benefit is something almost no one talks about, but everyone over 50 needs to know. But before we begin, please take a moment to drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. We would love to hear from you. 1. True strength begins from the ground up. Let's be honest. After 50, leg strength isn't about looking fit in a pair of jeans. It's about rising from a chair without using your hands. It's about climbing stairs without wincing, and walking with confidence, free from the worry of losing your balance. The horse stance is a veritable power station for your lower body. As you sink into the position, your quads, glutes, hamstrings, and calves all ignite at once, and they remain activated for the entire time you hold the pose. There is no bouncing, no impact, just pure, controlled tension. And that is where the magic happens. Unlike fast-paced exercises that can wear down your knees and hips, this static hold builds strength without the wear and tear. It is gentle on the joints, but demanding on the muscles. The perfect combination for a body that has lived. And here's something most people don't realize. The stronger your legs are, the more independent you remain. From carrying groceries to catching your balance on a wet floor, your legs are your life support. Just 2 minutes a day in the horse stance can restore a power you didn't know you had lost, giving you a grounded, steady feeling that radiates into everything you do. Because aging gracefully doesn't mean losing strength, it means building it smarter. 2. A strong core is more than abs. It's your lifeline. Most people think core strength is about a six-pack, but after 50, it's about something far more vital: stability, posture, and the protection of your spine. The horse stance quietly engages your entire core, not just the front, but your sides, your obliques, and the deep muscles of your lower back. As you hold this position, your body must stabilize itself, resisting the urge to lean forward, twist, or collapse. That subtle, constant effort is your core firing on all cylinders. And here's why that matters. A strong core reduces pressure on your lower back, helping you sit and stand for longer without pain, and improving the way your body moves as a whole. Everyday actions like turning while you drive, standing in line, or even getting out of bed become smoother and less tiring. And unlike crunches or planks, which can strain the neck and shoulders, the horse stance teaches core endurance, the kind of quiet strength that holds you upright throughout your day. This is the unseen power that keeps you standing tall and pain-free. No flashy moves, no rapid reps, just you, breathing, holding, and growing stronger where it truly counts. Because after 50, your core isn't cosmetic, it's foundational. 3. Regain your balance and reconnect with your body. One of the most overlooked signs of aging is the quiet loss of balance. You don't notice it until you miss a step, stumble on a curb, or find yourself reaching for walls just in case. But what if you could retrain your body to sense itself better without even moving? That is the gift of the horse stance. Holding this position forces your body to remain perfectly centered, from your feet to your head. Your muscles fire to keep you upright, but more importantly, your brain reactivates something called proprioception, your internal GPS that tells you where your body is in space. Think of it as recalibrating your entire balance system. Over time, this not only improves your stability, but helps you move with renewed confidence, whether you're hiking, dancing, or simply walking down a slick driveway in the morning. And here's the bonus. This balance training doesn't require standing on one foot or using any fancy equipment, just your body, your breath, and a moment of stillness. Because the truth is, falls aren't just accidents, they're warnings. The horse stance helps you respond before they happen, restoring that quiet confidence in every step you take. 4. Support below the belt without pills or awkward conversations. Let's talk about something most fitness videos avoid: your pelvic health. Because after 50, life isn't just about strength and balance, it's also about circulation, vitality, and yes, sexual function. The horse stance does something unique. It activates the deep muscles around your hips, pelvis, and lower abdomen, areas that are often neglected in traditional workouts. As you hold the stance, blood flow increases to the pelvic region, gently stimulating the tissues and improving vascular health. For men, this can support erectile function by enhancing circulation and engaging the very muscles involved in performance and control. For women, it can improve pelvic floor tone, which supports bladder control, stability, and sexual wellness. This isn't about vanity. It's about staying connected to your body and enjoying a full quality of life without relying on medications or expensive treatments. And because this posture also helps regulate your breathing and lower stress hormones, you may notice an unexpected bonus: an improved mood, better sleep, and a quiet sense of renewed vitality. So, if you're looking for a way to feel more alive, not just in the gym but in every aspect of your life, the horse stance might just be the answer. Because aging doesn't have to mean slowing down. It can mean waking up. 5. Train the body, quiet the mind, and build a resilience that lasts. Most exercises focus on moving the body. The horse stance does something more profound. It trains the mind to stay still when every fiber of your being wants to quit. Holding this position isn't just a physical challenge, it's a mental one. After 30 seconds, your legs may begin to tremble. Your thoughts will wander. Your brain will tell you to stop. But when you stay, when you breathe and focus, something shifts. You're not just building muscle, you're building resilience. This is the kind of fortitude that carries over into life. When stress hits, when plans fall apart, when sleep doesn't come easily, your mind is steadier, more anchored. This is because you have practiced sitting with discomfort and not panicking. Science supports this. Slow, focused movement paired with regulated breathing reduces cortisol, improves emotional regulation, and builds mental endurance. For anyone over 50, this is a game changer. Life won't always get easier, but you can get stronger, inside and out. And that quiet, inner strength often begins with doing one small, hard thing every day, like standing still when your mind says, enough. This isn't just exercise, it's emotional armor. 6. Strong joints and steady steps without the wear and tear. As we age, our joints are often the first to complain. Knees ache, hips stiffen, and simple movements like standing up or reaching down begin to feel heavy. But what if you could strengthen your joints without grinding them down? The horse stance offers exactly that. Unlike exercises that involve repetitive motion and impact which can wear out cartilage and irritate tendons, this pose builds strength through stillness. It's called isometric loading, and it gently conditions the tendons and ligaments that hold your joints together. As you hold the stance, your knees, hips, and ankles engage in perfect alignment. This creates a gentle tension, enough to trigger adaptation, but not enough to cause strain. Over time, this improves joint integrity, reduces stiffness, and even helps prevent injury from slips or missteps. Think of it as building internal scaffolding. silent support structures that keep you stable and pain-free. If you've ever skipped exercise because you were afraid of hurting your knees or overdoing it, this movement offers a safe, effective way to build strength. Around your joints, not against them. Your joints don't have to give out with age, they just need the right kind of training. 7. Unlock your hips, unlock your life. If your hips feel stiff when you get out of a chair or tight when you try to tie your shoes, you are not alone. Reduced hip mobility is one of the sneakiest signs of aging, and one of the biggest reasons people lose their ability to move freely. The horse stance targets this directly. As you lower into the position, your hip joints gently open, stretching the muscles and connective tissues around the pelvis. Unlike aggressive stretching routines, this pose allows you to increase your flexibility gradually and safely. There is no jerking, no deep lunges, no yoga pretzels required. And better hip mobility doesn't just help you move more easily. It improves your posture, your balance, your digestion, and even lowers your risk of falls. Tight hips pull on the lower back, compress the spine, and throw your entire body out of alignment. But here is the beauty of the horse stance. You don't have to go low to feel the benefit. Even a shallow version helps to loosen those hips over time. More open hips mean less stiffness in the morning, more freedom in the afternoon, and more confidence everywhere in between. Because when your hips move well, so does the rest of your life. 8. Boost hormones naturally and feel more like yourself again. Do you ever feel like your energy just isn't what it used to be, or that your mood dips for no clear reason? You're not imagining it. After 50, hormonal shifts can impact everything from sleep and motivation to libido and mood. But here is the good news. The horse stance can help bring things back into balance naturally. When you hold this position, your body enters a state of controlled stress, the good kind. This mild physical challenge triggers a healthy hormonal response, reducing cortisol, your primary stress hormone, while encouraging the circulation of testosterone and endorphins, even in short sessions. This translates to more vitality, a better mood, and even improved cognitive clarity. And because it involves slow breathing and full-body engagement, the stance has a grounding effect on the nervous system, calming anxiety, sharpening focus, and giving you that steady, "I've got this" energy. It's not a miracle. It's mechanics. You are telling your body, "I am still here, I still move, and I still matter." And the body responds. So, if you're tired of energy crashes and feeling off, don't reach for another supplement. Try standing still with purpose. You might be surprised by what begins to shift. 9. Total body engagement without a single step. What if you could activate nearly every major muscle group in your body without taking a single step? That is the hidden genius of the horse stance. Though it appears still on the outside, the position is alive with internal activity. Your legs bear your body weight, your core stabilizes your spine, your back and shoulders remain upright, and even your arms engage subtly as you maintain your posture. It is a full-body workout in disguise, quiet, efficient, and incredibly effective. This kind of muscle activation is called isometric training, and it's ideal for people over 50. It builds strength without repetitive stress, it protects the joints, and it improves neuromuscular coordination, the communication between your brain and your body. Even better, it mimics real-life strength, holding your body steady while carrying groceries, lifting a grandchild, or navigating uneven ground. These are the everyday movements that truly matter, and the horse stance trains you for them. No fancy equipment, no loud music, just your body, working in perfect sync from the inside out. So, if traditional workouts feel too hard on your joints but you still want strength, stability, and stamina, this is your move. 10. A gym in your body. No equipment, no excuses. Let's be honest, most people over 50 don't love going to the gym. Between the crowded machines, the loud music, and the risk of injury, it's easy to skip it entirely. But what if your own body could become your most effective gym, one you could carry with you anywhere? That is the profound beauty of the horse stance. No dumbbells, no yoga mat, no mirrored wall required. Just you, a bit of space, and a few quiet moments. You can do it in your bedroom, on your patio, or during a lunch break. You can even do it barefoot in the kitchen while your coffee brews. And because it takes less than 2 minutes, it actually gets done. There are no hour-long routines, no lengthy warm-ups, just consistent, efficient effort that delivers results you can feel. This kind of simplicity isn't just convenient, it's sustainable, and sustainability is what creates real change after 50. You don't need a gym membership. You need a habit. And this one is so accessible, there is no reason not to try. So, wherever life takes you, on vacation, in retirement, or at home, your personal gym is already with you. You just have to take a stance and hold it. How to perform the horse. Stance, simple and safe. Begin with your feet together. Step out, following a toes out, heels out pattern until your feet are about double your shoulder width apart. Turn your toes slightly outward. Now, slowly lower your hips as if sitting on an invisible stool, with your thighs angled toward being parallel with the floor. Keep your back straight, your chest lifted, and ensure your knees are tracking over your toes. Look forward with your chin level. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Start by holding for 30 seconds, gradually working your way up to 1 or 2 minutes over time. Focus on staying tall, grounded, and calm. There is no rush. Your power is built in the stillness. Who should avoid the horse stance? Please avoid this exercise if you have had recent surgery on your knees, hips, or lower back, or if you have uncontrolled high blood pressure or severe balance issues. Always consult your doctor or a physical therapist before starting any new movement routine, especially if you have chronic joint or heart conditions. The power of stillness and why it matters now. In a world that is always pushing you to do more, move faster, and stay busy, the horse stance offers something radically different. Stillness with purpose. It isn't flashy. It won't go viral on social media, but it works. Because at this stage of life, you don't need more noise. You need a strength that lasts, a balance that protects, and a confidence that comes from within. With just 2 minutes a day, you can rebuild lower body strength, regain stability, improve your posture, and support your internal health, without machines, without pills, and without ever leaving your home. The truth is, this is about more than just an exercise. It's about proving to yourself that you are not done growing, that you still have the power to improve, to take control, and to invest in yourself. Small, consistent actions are what change lives. The horse stance is one of those actions. So, the only question is, will you try it? Stand up, find a quiet space, and give it just 30 seconds. Let your body remind you of what it's capable of, and let your mind feel that grounded power once again. And if you already practice the horse stance, I would love to hear about your experience in the comments below. How long can you hold it?